Welcome, boys and girls, to Let's Get Lost in Far Cry 4. Without further ado, I'm just going to finish what I started in the last video. Going to try to do this outpost in one fell swoop. Just get right into it and see if I can do this shit without getting stuck on it for an entire video. It looks like I won't be able to. Oh man, those little barrels are adorable. They tied flags around them for some reason.
It's your time to die.
Oh, I might have fucked up completely here. Might have fucked up. I definitely fucked up, knowing my track record. This is kind of disheartening. I was hoping, I was just hoping against hope, I guess. And I'm back in it. See if I can get a better vantage point of that alarm. I haven't played this game since the last recording, but just going through the recording to make sure there's no errors or anything. I kind of do get a bit of like a redo or whatever of the layout of this outpost, so I kind of have that. I can't see that alarm. I'm just kind of gonna assume that if I hit the corner there, like that, yeah. One down, one to go. And if I can do this pretty quickly or without too much issue.
Shit! It's been sabotaged.
I'll be able to do something else in this video as well, but I haven't figured out what yet. But I feel like I should get into some actual gameplay stuff. Okay, no, now I'm messing up.
Moving. Let's end this now.
Hey. Oh, fuck me.
Hold the line.
I made the stupid mistake of assuming that the syringes would replenish. And they don't. So I'm back down to my healing animations now. Doing terribly, feeling even worse, and nothing. This is just... This is just gonna be a quiet, contemplative episode. I don't know. This is going to be a bit more of an introspective affair as I ponder why I keep failing these simple tasks that I should already be. I'm going to blame it on not having warmed up properly.
Alarm's broken.
Yeah.
I told you this would happen.
You can hide a footprint, but not the trail of scent. Everything leads.
Cover me. Going up. Okay.
Just getting myself adjusted in the chair.
He left an impression.
Now I'm finally in that position I was aiming to be in all this time. If I fuck this up,
The alarm doesn't work.
I'm absolutely the most terrible. Because I'm playing even worse than I usually am now, I feel.
I'm going up there. Understood.
I keep getting these little, like, memos on the PlayStation 4. Messages getting sent to me, and, I'm installing some, DLC for Sniper Elite 4. And, it just keeps popping in. Like, consistently just guns being unlocked and some sort of Hitler mission or something. I have no idea. But, excited for that game. Excited to play it. But it's distracting the shit out of me right now. Ooh. I feel like I should go for the heavy first. Oh.
Moving up. Go.
It's hard to see it on the recording. But that huntsman just shot a bow and arrow at me, and he's a fucking crack shot with that thing. I wish I was as good as him at shooting with the bow and arrow.
Got it.
'Cause I'm not. Alright.
I see you got it.
Case in point. That just zoomed right towards me.
Core.
And I think I'm just really bad at shooting the bow and arrow. If I had the bow and arrow in my hands right now, I'd probably be able to
Stay there forever.
check that the trajectory is no weaker than the trajectory of their arrows, or if that makes any sense. I don't have the earbuds in. Wrong. No excuses. Hmm. Oh. You look so bored. That has to be an incredibly frustrating existence.
Kingman. I see Gully. Shit.
Then why didn't you turn around? If you saw me, should have turned around. I think comparing these guys to stormtroopers is pretty fair. They have a tendency to kind of just run around, going in for like cover and shooting at me in like bursts. Which, when there's several of them, gives me, it makes it more of a fair challenge, seeing as they kind of disperse and they don't shoot at me constantly, and they at least don't aim properly. They provide more like covering fire or whatever. They shoot in my general vicinity. Fighting one of these guys will just have them running around like a fucking idiot. Just kind of like not shooting at you when you are just stood there in the open firing at them. Nice. I don't know why that's nice, but it's a new gun. It's called the Rebel. And it has a scope on it. It's I'm just gonna quickly check. I guess it's more accurate than the other. It's I don't. Yeah, that's I don't have that submachine gun. It's As far as I can tell, it's some type of Tech 9 or something like that. I don't know if that's even full auto. I don't know how it looks. I don't... honestly don't really care that much. Like the Ripper, I feel, is... or the Shredder. Oh.
What happened?
The Royal Army.
Well, I guess this is what we're doing in this episode then, an eye for eye. That was not my intent. I was going to open this door that can't be opened.
Turned them away. Then they attacked.
Where is this site?
It's near a cave. I'll show you on your map. There's an entrance near the top. It could help you get close. And thank you. My father was a holy man. He didn't deserve this.
I'll do what I can.
I don't know how I finished that last sentence, but what I was going to say is that I'm looking forward to getting the Shredder. It's a submachine gun. I'm not sure what actual, like, real world gun would be its equivalent, but it's silenced. It has a reflex sight. It has, I can fire full auto, which if you haven't noticed, I don't think any of my weapons are full auto. I haven't really been using any full auto weapons. I think it's going to give me, if not a tremendous advantage, it's going to be easier for someone like me who is not great at aiming to deal with. Didn't realize that this wingsuit kind of works a little bit like the Just Cause 3 wingsuit. And that I can trigger the parachute, then re-trigger the wingsuit. And then I guess, I can just keep producing parachutes out of my asshole. That makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. I should have just contextually been able to figure it out. I don't even have to really pay too much attention. It's just a repeat of what happened in the last mission where I saw a submachine gun. I went, cool, that's a submachine gun. And I did fucking shit about it. But yeah, this should be a real easy mission.
I've got you now, Gale!
Yeah.
What on you?
I don't see him! Oh. Fucking men!
I'm hiding very well now. And then I did that.
Fighting!
A redo on that is I was gonna say. It's almost like my brain is dribbling out with my words here. I feel like I'm not doing, not laying down anything the way I wanted to. Stupid idiot I am. I, triggered the wrong quest.
Spread out and search. You can't win. I hate.
So you can see why I was struggling to do that the first 2 times.
Stay low. Search for the source. Street.
Fuck it, this is just too good. Oh man.
Moving out.
Just gonna go for a death from above there. Say it was like really, it's a steep drop. Would have been cool.
Hi! Grenade! You are going to die here.
And now I'm just scratching my head because I am an idiot. I don't. Why am I killing every single person here with throwing knives? Holy fuck. Holy fuck, this episode. Even the fact that I'm just calling it an episode. Like, what is this an episode of? The Terrible Show? Is there another red helmet here? Zoom in. Take that picture. And, just that guy. Have a little yellow lapel. No, that's, I don't even know what a lapel is. I don't know why I felt
I'm not a...
like that's what I should have been calling it.
Mother Chode, I don't want to hear another word about gunning.
You know what? Fuck it. This is the knife throwing show. Where we just demonstrate how much of a crack shot AJ is with a throwing knife. Like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step up and see the amazing piston-armed throwing man and the subterranean cave. Subterranean... What am I talking about? Perfect. I think when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and do another outpost. And maybe take just a minute to collect myself after this string of failures. Have two throwing knives in your dick. At least now, I'm pretty confident I can kill other people with the weapons that I have equipped. Yes, I can.
Going for him! I know you're here, Gale!
What are you looking at and aiming at? It's kind of creepy how I can see like the red in their eyes. Like I get that close during the takedown so you can see the fair.
It's Gale!
You're bringing people peace, Ajay. I hear them
Dope
talking
ski
about
mask.
how you've dealt with the guilty.
You don't have one of those
Everyone's starting to talk
armbands.
about you.
It's really, really stylish. A loading screen informed me that Pagan Min had some, I think, Indian designers or something kidnapped to design the Royal Army uniforms. So you can really tell there's some snazzy uniforms. I think this is the time I need to collect myself.
Go!
Oh, what the fuck? I don't know if that was the uneven ground, but that's a classic Far Cry 3 death from above, where it's just like a tiny normal jump, and you did it. You're good. Yes. And now let's have a look at what I will... What new thing I'll start in this. Episode. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to do the Longinus. Longinus. I don't want to do his quest, but I'm going to. Because this has been too much garbage. Running around, doing nothing. Keep just picking flowers for syringes I'm never gonna use. I feel like I shouldn't really be buying any of these, but I do terribly without them, and every single plant, I think, is a green plant, which is the plants you pick to get the healing syringes. Turns out they're yellow plants, which is a blue plant right there. If you could see that, probably couldn't. They craft different syringes that I think make you resistant to different types of damage. And one lets you see enemies without tagging them. Something that I don't do either way. Yes! Low flying. Achievement unlocked. Just joking, that didn't happen. That was nearly the death of me. I keep jumping out of these things and dying like in a split second. I imagine it's just me getting the top of my head lopped off like that zombie in Dawn of the Dead, or like that Nazi in Indiana Jones. Without further ado, here is the man you've all been waiting for.
Even though
weird warlord
I walk
guy.
the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalms 23, verse 4. It is good to see you again, AJ. Are you here to do the Lord's work?
I guess so.
I have a confession to make, AJ. I fear evil. Not the evil of other men, for that can be dealt with easily. No, it is the evil within myself that I fear. Do you remember my sins? The terrible business that I spoke of?
You're talking about the diamonds, right?
Yes! And the blood of the Lamb washes away all sins. But in order to gain purity, I must repent and make an act of contrition. There are more of these sins here in Karat, and they must be tracked down. Start by finding a lost sheep. Follow him, and he will lead you to a vault. Bring me what you find within.
I got it.
And he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my lost sheep."
It's just two little things that occur to me immediately. How did this guy get to Karat, or why did he decide to go to Karat? Number two, how can AJ really cop this this weird, like, insincere attitude with this dude, who honestly hasn't really been anything but, like, kind of cool with us? At least he's, like, he's being civil to some degree. He's sharing his thoughts, his philosophies, and his guns with us. And yet Ajay just kind of keeps accepting his weird-ass vague missions to then kind of come back and be like, this was not at all what I signed up for. What did you sign up for, AJ? There's a crazy guy fucking, he confirmed got shot in the head. Now he's like a born-again, not a born-again Christian. I think that's something specific. Wouldn't know, not a religious man. But yeah, you're pretty much like taking quests from like a guy yelling shit on the street, and for some reason you cop an attitude about it, like you thought this was gonna lead you to some sort of
I'm gonna smash you! Aim for the engine! Someone's killing us!
okay, I'm doing it. Yeah. I guess I'd be lying if I knew what the fuck was going on here. I'd be lying if I said I knew what the fuck was going on here. I guess that is some sort of self-deception if I in any way fool myself into thinking I'm on the ball as well.
Fucking bastard!
Is this like a running theme throughout the episode? Like, I'm not doing this on purpose. This is not me trying to be goofy with my gameplay and being like, oh, I'm getting into all of these ridiculous situations. I'm playing the game all wrong. And it's funny. And I'm goofing around. No, this is... I'm trying to do this.
Get that stuff out of here.
Moving away from the mic so I can breathe.
He's here! Ajay's here!
You guys remember that? Oh. Taking cover behind explosive barrels.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to kill you.
Look out! Grenade! Grenade! Take cover!
Hey! Somebody's here! He must be after the diamond!
Didn't see that guy over there.
He's after the diamond! Keep him away!
He's after the diamonds. Keep him away. Well, now I know what the fuck I'm doing.
He's here!
Someone's here! Guard the vault!
I guess that was a special guy because I got special amounts of XP. Oh no. My gun is gone. Get out of there, gun. Oh. I wish I was suffering under the misconception that this was funny. Suffering under the misconception. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god. This is fucking terrible. Ugh. One last attempt at just... Fuck it. Fuck. Well, an AK is good. An AK is nice. An AK is all you need when you absolutely have to kill every single last motherfucker in the room. My first choice would not be the AK-47, but what we're stuck with, I can make do with this. Even if I'm terrible at aiming with iron sight. At least this iron sight is pretty, like... It's easier to aim down this than it is to aim down the SMG iron sight, since they're so flat. Like, this at least has kind of like a trident, or like a... Like, I've aimed rifles like this before in real life. It's, I don't know what I was gonna say there. It's familiar to me. I know it. Ugh. Sorry. Just sorry. I feel like I should be a little bit apologetic. Blood diamond. Gotcha.
Hey! Is someone there?
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go right now. I can't find the door that I came in.
Nothing.
Calling yourself a soldier?
Yeah, not really. These guys keep asking me if I'm a soldier or a goat herder. Definitely more of a goat herder than I'm a soldier. I'd like to think I'm a bit of both. A renaissance man. If you want a shotgun duel, you have it.
Guess I wasn't fast enough.
Is that what they call quick scoping? I don't know. I don't play these games. Yeah, 'cause that's what I want. Another AK. Well, I actually really do like the Kalashnikovs, or like I really want the warrior or whatever it's called. The fuck this. The special, the kitted out AK-47 with the silencer and all of that. Oh man. That dude is a fucking crack shot. I'm a shitty driver, he's a crack shot. Together we're one guy who's good with guns and a dead guy in a car. And my AK's back.
Moving! Send him running! For King Fire it, Will! For King
Moving away from the mic every time I make some like involuntary gross noise. Trying to like get this shit to not sound like I'm fucking recording, drinking a jug of liquid peanut butter. Causes me to sometimes dip out of the action. Did he snipe an eagle? Yeah, he is. He's shooting at birds. Oh no, oh no, oh no. My controller's vibrating like a fucking vibrator. It is though. I mean, it's descriptive, so. They're everywhere. Oh man. Let's get lost in Far Cry 4. Because that map did not really tell me shit. What the fuck am I doing? Where am I going? Didn't I escape with the blood diamonds? Did I not escape with those diamonds? Because I feel like I did. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Should I be running in that direction? What are you guys running from? Okay. Current objective. That way. This way. Okay. Strange that doesn't show up on, But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this shit up. Get my fucking mind right. For the next episode, I'll be back and I'll be good as new. I'll be even better. Well, I mean, like, what did you expect? Did you expect me to actually go in the right direction? I didn't. And I've had to resort to this again. I hope that's a crocodile and not like a merman, because underwater humanoids spook me. Ooh. Ooh. That's a bit spooky as well. Just don't like being in a body of water where I can't really like put my feet on the ground. It feels like something's gonna either like bite at me or yank me down, or I think it's a pretty common fear to have. Oh, don't. Why? Like I said, I keep doing that. Only flowers I pick are the flowers I can see, which, coincidentally, not the green ones, not the ones I need for gameplay. I feel like I'm fucking playing Skyrim again, where I'm just like picking up every single fucking shitty little thing on the side of the road. A fistful of mulberries, just on the off chance that I can use it to like make a good potion or enchant a sword or whatever. I'm aware you can't enchant swords with berries. I'm just trying to be goofy here. By the time I'm done with this, I should be able to upgrade my skill. Oh yeah. I might have sounded proud of myself there, like I'd accomplished something. Not at all the case. Got distracted by
Hit the brakes! Hit the dirt!
that little bar counting down.
Get out of here! Moving out! Move faster! Clear out! Men ke liye! Mother Jones, I'm going to make you suffer!
I'm not. This is the last mag I got, so I'm not quite sure how many bullets I have.
Come on! And stay down!
Try to do death from above there. Usually ends with me getting punched in the face with a rifle stock. Now, we'll reap the rewards of our hard earned. Greatly increased. Now I'm gonna be reloading like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's very fast. Very fast reloads. And that was it for this episode. We did I finished an outpost. I did the Longinus quest. It was probably just a mishmash of garbage, like a smear of failure across this whole open world. But god damn, does it look nice sometimes. You forget to notice that. And it's all just so beautiful. Have a wonderful